Hi, my name's Tim. This is Surf Insight. We're going to look today at something which is like an epidemic in surfing, and it's really bad. And it's called flapping, or the Huntington hop. You know, you see surfers and they're on the wave and they're just bouncing up and down. But I mean, it's done by so many people, they think that's what they should do. Now, a top surfer knows, particularly a competitive surfer, that if they've got a high scoring part of the first part of a wave and then they go for a really dead bit of the wave, but there's a way of getting a score at the end, you will see them kind of flap and pump to get that final couple of maneuvers. But that's not what you have to do. You have to ride gracefully and start using turns. Let's have a look what the flap looks like. You've seen it. So many people do it. They may not even make a correct bottom turn. They're doing it even on white water. But they'll take off, maybe make a bit of a turn, and then they're just slowing the board down. You see, that action against the rocker slows the board. They're not gaining speed. There's a way to gauge speed from a similar movement, but guys, if you're learning intermediate, avoid this horrible movement. Now we're going to show you a clip of a couple of people flapping totally unnecessarily, and then we'll tell you how you can fix it. So here our surfer bounces unnecessarily, not looking that much at the wave, just bouncing and really killing all her speed and wasting a good potential to ride across the wall of the wave. I'm watching this surfer from behind as he kills all the speed in the wave just by bouncing unnecessarily. He's trying to put turns in, he's working hard but just getting nowhere. So how do we fix it? Well, firstly, what you can do, and many people, they're flapping on bigger boards. They're like a 7.2, 7.6. I've seen people flap on longboards. That's a crime. You should be arrested for flapping on a longboard. But what you see is people flapping when they should make a simple transference, back foot, front foot. That'll accelerate the board. That little movement. And you'll find, you know, even a top surfer, if they've come off and they're coming into a barrel, move forward through that barrel and back foot, front foot. Now, there's a whole video that we've got about this foot movement. It's super important. So that you can do with the bigger boards. No need to flap. A little bit of footwork. And then you can start to learn on the shorter boards, you know, anything up to about 7.6, around 8 foot, rail-to-rail transfers. You see people do it beautifully on longboards when they're top surfers, but you're basically engaging the rail, keeping the shoulder dropped, in and out, in and out. Now have a look, I'm not raising my body up. I'm keeping flexion in the legs, and that is going to accelerate my board. Hands soft, but no flap. So we're going to look at somebody really ride nicely with rail-to-rail transfer, a little bit of footwork in one video, and a rail-to-rail transfer in another video. That's how keep ugly out of surfing. So watch the footwork now. Just moving forward to let this larger board glide on a kind of flat wave. And here we go again, a little bit of footwork. No need to bounce on this wave. So this surfer uses his edges and his vision well, just bottom and top turns. Just little ones to keep it going. But this is a good bit of film because behind him you'll see a less experienced surfer use his footwork now. He's dropping the longboarder behind and goes high in the wave, and a basic footwork just to take him back down, skips back and carries on the ride. So watch our guy in yellow stuck in the white water catch up to the guy who's dropped in on him, who's flapping away like crazy. Now look at the acceleration. Even by doing nothing, he went faster. So even wearing Speedos, this is a lot of flow. Just using the edges, gliding away, no flapping, a little adjustment of weight, but it's a really nice transfer, just to keep that board moving. So check these small rail-to-rail transfers, just little ones that keep acceleration in the board. Good vision all the way through. That's the kind of thing we should be doing, maintain speed. As we get better, just small bottom and top turns like this can maintain and give you acceleration. And lastly, aggressive rail-to-rail transfer. There you go, building up speed and just getting out in time. So that was this issue, and you'll know if you do it. Just stop doing it, but try and learn how to generate speed the right way. So we've got a link which will tell you about footwork, and also we're going to do a new video about rail-to-rail transfer. But keep watching this channel. We hope you subscribe to it, and we hope you see you in the next one. Hit that water running, not flapping.